Hi everyone, welcome to English extension course or English-Indonesian translation class. So today will be our first meeting and we will discuss the syllabus of this course. In this class, we are going to learn about practical translation, especially from English text to Bahasa Indonesia text. There will be some references and also some lessons that we are going to cover today. This term we will have 14 meetings and the meetings we will learn different lessons and I will show you the syllabus first, guys. Okay, so this is our syllabus for this term for English-Indonesian translation class, guys. And for this class, we are expected to understand and explain basic processes of practical translation, and we will learn to apply the strategies of translation when we are translating English text to Bahasa Indonesia. And in the end, for the goal, we are expected to produce a good Indonesian translation of the various English texts. Therefore, in this term, we will have several different genres of the text, like scientific text, and then academic text, and then also literary works, and several other popular texts. Okay, guys, let's move to the materials that we are going to cover for this term. So guys, today for the first meeting, we are going to have the introduction to the course, and then next week we will have the various concepts of translation, like the basic processes of practical translation. And today we are all going to have the warming up activity also. So please stay updated from the LMS Belajar. And the third week, we are going to cover the grammatical elements and units. This is very important, guys, when we are translating text. We have to pay attention to the units of the grammar in the text. And then for the fourth week, we are going to learn the principles and also the strategies in translation, guys. And then we will have the first progress test in meeting 5. After that, we are going to cover the materials of problems in translation and how to deal with these problems. And we will have progress test 2. And then for this one, we are going to deal with the cohesion in the text. And then for the rest of the term, we are going to cover and practice translating context-based text. So we will try to translate many kinds of text. And then guys, at the end of the semester, we will have the progress test 3. Okay, so those are the materials for this semester's class. And then guys, I will show you the tentative schedule. So these are our schedule, but it is subject to change. So we will see the development of this course. And for the evaluation, as we will have 3 progress tests, it will weigh 15% each and 45% in total. And the final test it will be 25%, and assignments and quizzes it will be 20%. And active participation will be 10%. Active participation means your attendance and also your participation in discussion. There will be also some group quiz if it is possible. And guys, for the references for this course is this one, Translation and Translating by Roger Tippel, and the other is this. Okay guys, do you have question with the syllabus? If you do, please ask to our group. Yeah, so let's continue with our LMS. So have you checked your LMS, guys? Okay. Right, so this is our page for English-Indonesian translation class. So you can check it from your website. So guys, I will explain several things here. So the workbook that we are going to use for this term is in this workbook. So you can download it by yourself and you can do the exercise here also. And this is the group to our WhatsApp. So make sure you attend or join this group. And this is our meeting link for the live classes. But for the first meeting, I'm using the video to greet you all, as in the group I only find 2 participants, so I don't want you to miss this meeting. Okay. Okay guys, let's continue with the first material and we can have the discussion on our group. Okay guys, for the introduction to the course, as we have discussed the syllabus, we are going to have the warming up activity. So it's actually included in our workbook, but I put it as quiz so that you can paste your answer in this quiz. And guys, I recommend some useful websites to help you translating the text or any other kind of text. So here is the list. So we can, of course, we need to use dictionary. So it can be English to English dictionary or like the bilingual dictionary like English to Bahasa Indonesia, and several other websites like Kateglo, Sederet, Sinonim Kata, and Glosby. So these websites are very useful in recommending the equivalence of the text or the words. So um, guys, I will show you how we can use it. So I will go back to our workbook. Yeah. Okay, so this one will be your exercise for today. Yeah, guys. And I want you to do these sentences. So translate this English text, English sentences into Bahasa Indonesia. And by using any kinds of dictionary or translator that you have. Okay, so as this class will be done online, so you are free to use any kind of resources that you like to have. Okay, so for example, the number 1, James spoke Mandarin so well that I took for granted that he was Chinese. Alright, so first thing first, before we translate a sentence from English to Bahasa Indonesia, we need to know the context or the message of the sentence or the text. Yeah, for example, this. James spoke Mandarin so well that I took for granted that he was Chinese. So it means that James, he can speak Mandarin so well, so he's very fluent in Mandarin, that I took for granted that he was a Chinese. So it means that James here is not a Chinese, so perhaps he is Indonesian or American, but he can speak Mandarin so fluently that I think him is a Chinese. Okay, so that's the message of the text. And guys, you don't have to, to translate word by word. You need to understand the message first, and then you can recreate the sentence in Bahasa Indonesia. The common translator machine that is used by many people is Google Translate. So I will show you how I can do this by using Google Translate, yeah, guys. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so yes. Oh, I shared the wrong tab. This one. All right. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh. So we use Google Translate. So guys, in this class, you are free to use any kind of translator. And also in the end of the term, I will also explain a bit about CAT tools or machine translation. So guys, today we are not only translating like manually, we open the dictionary or something like that. It will take much time. Okay guys, we need to find this. Yeah, we change the language first. Okay. Oh, to Indonesia, sorry. Okay. Okay guys, so if we use it Google Translate, you will see that the translation result is like word by word. So we need to change so that it is acceptable in Bahasa Indonesia. As we are native speaker of Bahasa Indonesia, so we instantly know that this construction are not natural in Bahasa Indonesia. Okay, so we can use the edit. Yeah. Okay, so guys, in translating into Bahasa Indonesia, at least we can transfer the message. Okay, so it is good to maintain the structure, but if it is unnatural, we can change the structure as long as the message is transferred. And the translation says, James berbicara bahasa Mandarin dengan sangat baik sehingga saya menerima begitu saja bahwa dia adalah orang Cina. So actually guys, for the word, for the phrase that I took for granted means aku mengira dengan begitu saja. Ya, aku mengira dia adalah memang benar-benar orang Cina atau orang Tiongkok ya. Sekarang pakai istilahnya orang Tiongkok. Okay guys, so we can restructure this ya. Misalkan ya James sangat fasih berbicara bahasa Mandarin sehingga aku mengira dia orang Tiongkok. Okay. So the use of the Google Translate here is to help us to understand the context, but we need to restructure it so that it is natural in Bahasa Indonesia, guys. So although we use Google Translate, it is our aid for help, but we need to be a smart translator. So I think this one is still it sounds more natural than the the previous one. James sangat fasih berbicara bahasa Mandarin sehingga aku mengira dia orang Tiongkok. Or we can change for the structure like aku mengira James orang Tiongkok karena dia fasih berbicara bahasa Mandarin is also acceptable. Okay guys, so what I want to show you is that you don't have to always maintain the structure if it is unnatural in the target language. Okay guys, so this is it doesn't have to be like this, yeah guys. I want to know your way in translating number 1. So let's move to the module and I will put it here. Yeah. And then you can do the rest of number 2 by using Google Translate or Bing Translator. And then guys, I have also some recommendation websites that is listed on our page for Google. So if you want to know the corpus of a certain terms translated from English to Bahasa Indonesia, you can use this. It is called, like, you can choose one, like Crosby, for example. Okay, so I usually use this, and then you can find the equivalence. For example, we want to know the maiden flight. Yeah, maiden flight. So you don't have to always rely on the Google Translate. You can have another website help you. Oh, maiden flight. So you can see here that someone has translated maiden flight into penerbangan perdana. So this one can be your recommendation in translating maiden flight for number 2. And then you can also check the dictionary to check the meaning of the certain terms or certain expression that you need to know the answer or the meaning. Okay, guys, so please do this exercise, guys. Number 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can answer it on your workbook first, and then after that, please paste your answer on our page of lecture. So you do this, yeah, before you open the page of lecture. Okay, so you can paste your answer like this by using the belajar. Which one is opening belajar? Oh, this one, I guess. Okay, so you will have warming activity here, and then it will contain your our quiz. So you will have the sentence here, and then you can just put your answer or your translated sentence in Bahasa Indonesia. And then guys, after that, if you have done this and you have submitted, we will discuss all the sentences next week, so that I want you to answer this first, and we are going to discuss the variation that you use in translating the sentences, guys. Okay, so today, yeah, so you need to pay attention to the syllabus and scrutinizing the references and also the lessons for the terms, and don't forget to do the quiz. And it will due on September 8th, so you will have a week to do this, guys. And if you have problems in assessing the belajar, you can ask me on the group, and we can use our WhatsApp group to do this discussion. Okay, guys, so I think that's all for today. Yeah, thank you very much for joining the class, and I hope you will have fun in translating the sentences. So I'll see you again next week, guys, and I hope all of you can join the live Zoom meeting next week. Yeah, after everyone has joined the group. Okay, guys, thank you very much and see you.